Okay guys, bear with me as I learn how to make videos to help you guys with teacher-led instruction. My daughter is going to video me as we do a teacher-led instruction. Hopefully you've already read for purpose on circumference of a circle. The big thing you need to know is that circles have diameters, which is the distance from the center, from one side through the center all the way to the other side. The other thing you need to know is the radius is from the center to one side. So the diameter, let's say, is 10 inches. That means that the radius is 5 inches. All right, next we need a formula, and there are two formulas. Circumference equals pi times diameter. We can also use circumference is equal to 2 times pi times radius. Notice 2 times radius is diameter. So example 1 says find the circumference with a radius of 8 meters. So we're going to use this formula. So this is what we're looking for. Pi we don't know, and the diameter is 16. This is an exact answer. Mathematicians like to leave things as precise as possible, so most mathematicians would leave pi in your answer. The further you get in algebra, you're going to learn that the number comes before the letter. So you would actually say 16 pi instead of pi 16. Now, what we're going to do for 7th grade is in place of pi, we're going to use 3.14. So 3.14 times 16, and then you pick up your handy dandy calculator and punch that in, and it would give you 50.24 meters. Okay. The next example is where I give you the circumference and you then have to find the diameter. So let's work in reverse. So if you're given the circumference of 50.24 and you know that pi is 3.14 and we're given diameter, notice we now have an equation where we solve for d. So instead of multiplying by 3.14, we're going to divide both sides by 3.14. And that gives me 16 meters is the diameter. And then if it asked me for the radius, obviously the radius would be 8 meters. Another important thing to know is that circumference is the distance around an object. It is very similar to perimeter, except perimeter is for polygons because they have sides. Circles don't have sides, so this is another word. Circumference is another word for that. Example number 3 gave you a scenario where there was no picture. It just says she got a medal. She measured the medal and calculated that it had a circumference of 18.84 centimeters. What's the medal's diameter? So for that situation, again, write down your formula. Circumference was 18.84. Pi is 3.14. Find the diameter. So we're going to divide both sides by 3.14. So the diameter is 6 centimeters. All right. At the very bottom of the notes, it tells you that pi is the ratio of circumference divided by diameter. That's how the mathematician came up with that back in the day. Now you try 4 problems. I've posted the answers. The homework is posted for you along with the answers as well as the mini lesson. Email me if you have questions. Miss you.